right, Riders Nation, it's time to mount up. Hey everyone, welcome to Riders Nation. I'm Joe.
I'm Jake.
And we're going to talk a little CFL right now and what an incredible game that was. BC, Saskatchewan Roughriders. I'm feeling it too, Riders Nation. I'm feeling it. But what can you do when 9 of your starters are out? And you still put in a hell of a... I'd really like
I
for
would
you
say like 35-20 as your final score is not like anything to be trifled with when you have 9 starters out.
9 starters were out, dude.
Like
And
that's a good opportunity for like an OT win if you had all those extra points, right?
do you know what's not the worst? Because I'm just new to the Riders Nation, so BC's number 18. Thiessen, I think his name is, or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Big, tall kid. He played for Saskatchewan last year.
Of course
he
did.
He torched us for over 200 yards. Torched us. We couldn't stop him, even when he was limping on one leg. Like, now, our defensive backs managed to get 2 interceptions on a guy who doesn't throw any interceptions. So we were still active. Our punt coverage is still trash.
No,
Fix
and
that,
like
please fix
no,
that.
and like when I'm taking a look at the line score here,
Right.
just to like make sure, but like both teams had scores in every quarter.
Yeah.
So like both teams were active the entire time. Like
it was, dude, the game was
I imagine that was a fun game to watch.
Back and forth. And then they think they just piled up twice in the last 3 minutes or something, or 4 minutes. Because we were desperate, right? When you're desperate, you do dumb shit.
Yeah, you just like they after, because you guys scored early fourth quarter, like 4 minutes in roughly. After that, it looks like kind of BC just kind of took over the defensive game because it's just a touchdown for BC to kind of tie you guys up, and then it's a field goal at a minute 34 and a field goal at 1 second remaining.
Yeah, they just
almost pointless scores. You almost should have just kneeled the ball.
and
that was a kicker stat pad.
We were actually going in for the fucking tie, right? To go back and tie it up or go ahead by 2 or however it was balancing out, because it was back and forth.
Yeah.
Our receiver shook a couple guys and was taken off down the sideline.
Yeah.
And their defensive end, after almost sacking the quarterback, ran all the way up and punched the ball out from behind.
Damn, dude, that guy's
you never expect a defensive lineman to pursue like that.
No, that's crazy.
BC is a good team, man. They're a good team.
Take a look.
So anybody on Riders Nation, if you got anything to add, please do. Get a hold of us. We'd love to have you on the show. Be awesome to have someone who's sitting here that has more of a history and more of a fandom, because I'm just starting to build mine. So who do we got next? Riders. It's tough, right? Winnipeg or something?
Let me just double check here. It's a lot harder.
Winnipeg,
Blue Bombers. Yeah, Blue Bombers on Friday.
Blue Bombers on Friday. And we know what that means for the Blue Bombers. Done. Riders fucking hate the Blue Bombers. They hate them.
I am.
It's like I told you before, it's Toronto, Montreal, baby. It's nasty. It's awesome. It's good. We like it.
You're followed by, ironic here, is that you're facing Montreal after that.
Yes, that's a big one too. And we might have Harris back by that, though. We might have Harris back by Montreal.
Yeah.
Because that'll be week 4. He might be ready. So they put him on the 6th week, but they can bring him back after 4. So here's hoping. It's not that the backup's playing bad, but you're a backup for a reason. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
There's a reason you're a backup. First strings are first strings because they're the best.
So in other CFL news here, What do you think about the Elks firing of their GM and
Mr.
coach?
3 and 26. Mr. 3 and 26 coach.
He must be a really nice guy.
He must be the nicest,
the nicest, most polite,
right down the party line set guy, right? Right down.
Clearly humble. Clearly humble.
And you know what sucks for them? You know what sucks for them? They could be 5-0 right now. Every game has been one score. They were up with fucking 38 seconds left, and the damn kicker shanks it into next week. So they get it on the 50, and they only got to go 20 yards and get a field goal to lose at the end of the game. They had it in their hand. You just got to kick it down the middle.
You know, this team could have benefited from having a separate position from coach and GM.
Yes.
Instead of him being both. Because that's almost what it feels like. Like, this guy put way too much on his own fucking plate, and he's too nice about it, so he just kind of kept it stringing along. He's like, well, I can't fire me.
And you know what? It's not like they weren't playing hard.
No, and that's what I mean. Like, it feels like they're trying, but something is just missing. And if it's him,
usually coaching.
And it's usually coaching. And if you're having to be the GM too, like, where's the time?
Do you see who the new GM is? G-Roy Simon, baby.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got the news point here, actually.
Throw it up. I lived in BC for a little while, kind of know.
Oh, look at that. They hired a GM and they hired a coach.
Yeah. Shout out to my buddy Travis Stansfield. I believe you have a G-Roy Simon jersey.
That's actually sick.
My buddy's a BC Lions fan. So, you know, I'm a homer. I'm living in Saskatchewan. I'm going to cheer for the Riders, Rough Riders. There's no doubt about it. So anyway, that was Riders Nation News. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week, hopefully with good news. And hey, Riders, go beat the Bombers.